Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And today I want to talk about Sparks and particularly somebody I think he deserves some attention. If you love Sparks and you come to my channel to find out, well, to hear me talk about Sparks, because I a few people have lately have subscribed to my channel because of my love for Sparks and that. So I'm going to talk about Sparks. I got my few albums here that I have. Now I am missing my past tense because well I lent it to my friend Robert. It's in good hands. I know it's going to be safe because I want him to kind of, you know, he- get into it a little bit, hear it a couple of times, and and then I want to hear what he thinks of it once he has a good couple of listens in there. So whenever he's done with it, I'm not really in a hurry. I would like to have it back, but I'm not that much in a hurry. As long as he's getting some enjoyment out of it and really loving it, that's all that really matters. So, keep it for a couple more days if you like. It's all good, but I do want it back, you know, after a couple more days. I'm missing it because I do kind of play that. Mostly that one. The other two, I'm not as missing as much. But yeah, all right. So talking about Sparks. So the channel that I really want to talk about right now is Monty Mullen, and he has a segment called Sparks Entertainment and Art, and and he should he should put that more. I don't know if it's obvious to people watching his channel, that when they see his channel that's what is that he should probably dedicate it, because pretty much it is dedicated to Sparks. Like most of his content that I had seen that I looked at, he has only like 20 videos, and I see more than half of them. There are a few more I need to watch, but I will be because I'm interested, and there is, of course, he's talking about Sparks, but he's not just talking about Sparks, but he's interviewing very specific people, and like who we interviewed today was somebody who wrote a book called Sparkstastic, and he followed the band. He wrote, well, I don't want to even spoil that for you. Just go to Monty Mullins. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down for you so you see how it's spelled. Uh, Give me a second here. A marker, and and so I can write the name down properly so you know who I'm talking about. Monty Mullen. Okay, Monty Mullen, just like that. Go to his channel. If you love Sparks as much as I do, and as much as Larry Graves, I will be leaving, again, as always, a link down pinned to the comments down below. So you can always go and check him out and give him the love he deserves. He's only he's only at 120 videos. He only puts a video once a week, okay? It's every Friday. As far as I could tell, I keep looking forward to it ever since I discovered his channel uh, a few months ago. I think at least 3 to 4 months ago, where I discovered his channel, and yeah, he's been going for 9 months, 160 subs. When I watched earlier, he only had 158, so he gained two more subs. But I think it's because of his latest episodes. Um, if he's willing to take a little bit of advice, okay, he's doing these full blown cool edited videos and that. Maybe even if he had time to do like I don't know if he could do not short videos, but if he could put his face out there more often. I mean, this is just my thoughts, that maybe if he made more videos during the week, like even if they're just short, like just talking to the, like, like kind of what I'm doing here, 5 minutes even, just a 5 minute video, like every second day, and of course on Fridays when he releases his big Sparks videos. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. I don't listen to me. He should do what he. But the purpose is why I'm talking about this is because yeah, I just noticed his channel. Like, okay, his highest viewed episode, right, is episode one, and it's 8 months ago, and he got 676 views as of today for that video. That's his highest view count. 676. That's like, well, nobody's watching his channel. They should be. Episode two, the one he did, the interview he did with Christian Huey, that was 7 months ago, and that is his second highest video at 464. So, so yeah, I'm going to be watching the couple of videos that I have not watched yet. I am going to be watching them for sure. No, I really think I find his yeah, I find this topic. Now, also, I'm going to quickly just mention Metasparks. I keep mentioning Metasparks. You go to his channel, and again, I'll be leaving that in the comments pinned down below. So that, I mean, and his theories about each of the albums and why it's called Metasparks is because he talks about what that the lyrics, okay, to pretty much all their songs, if you look at it from the point of view of the band talking about themselves, there's so many clues, and he's put, and I say that I forget the creator's name, but yeah, but is Meta Sparks. So go check out his channel if you love Sparks. So this channel is dedicated for the love of Sparks. I mean, this episode right now I'm talking about. And yeah, so Sparks is going to be much more of a main topic. So let's briefly go back into my. I am going to be doing another ranking of my 13 albums, and of course, because I don't have past tense here right now, and it wouldn't count anyway. It doesn't matter. But I have 13 albums. There's a 14th one in here, of course, that is stuck right next to Kimono, and that would be this here, which is not Sparks themselves, but yeah, it's a cover. It's bands doing cover songs of a tribute. Basically, this is a tribute to this album, which is Kimono My House, which is an awesome album. Mhm. But yeah, I've been playing. I don't like yeah, that's why I'm saying I have to probably do another ranking. I've been playing this a lot. I've been playing this a lot. It's even in my it's still in my player right now because I'm playing it. It's just I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And I've been listening, especially even my other voice is that intro bass line that the boom 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 boom. Boom. It's just so like hypnotic and captivating, and I keep humming it to myself. It's like, and yeah, I love the way it creeps in there like that. It's so good. And then with the kind of robotic, my other voice. Yeah, it's really awesome. It's really awesome. I still wish it had lyrics in it, but I have checked out the lyrics to the songs in online. So so yeah. Of course, you guys know my favorite album is still going to be this one here because it's just. And I agree with Larry what he said today about if you're going to go in, or was it yesterday? Well, a couple days ago, or if it wasn't today, or yeah. he was saying that if you're gonna start with Sparks, just like start with the albums. This is where you probably start. This and Kimono, absolutely, I would say start there, especially if you're a more of a rocker. But then he, as he said, go with that one here because it's really is, yeah, mind-boggling good. Like it keeps getting better and better and better and better every time I listen to it. So it's like, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm still really, really, really enjoying that. This is not a ranking. I'm just kind of randomly gushing about loving this band so much. This and King Gizzard, but this is not about King Gizzard right now. This is about Sparks and all the goodness. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So, so I did my contest draw today. There was a big winner, and I'm not going to divulge it in this episode. If you want to see who wins, go and check out that episode. I might leave it up right up here in the corner, so right there, I'll be leaving it. So you can go and check that out. The big winner who won my contest, and so yeah. So let's talk about these guys for a moment, okay? And I'm going to try to only make this episode less than 20 minutes, so I'm keeping an eye on the time. But yeah, I want to talk about these guys. The when they created this, he was 73, and so Russell Mael was 73 and Ron Mael was 77, and still sounding as sharp and as on it and as contemporary as ever, at that age. And you have to give props to a band that's been going over 50 years, brothers still getting along, It's like they're pretty impressive career. Now, I had introduced this band to one of my friends, right? About a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying, and I don't know how much I believe him or not, but I believe him. He said he was in a truck stop, okay, getting a meal, and he was overhearing these other truck drivers. They were, truck drivers, but just as they were leaving, they started talking about Sparks, and my friend noticed, like, wait, is that they're talking about that band my friend Morris was talking about, and then he told me that, yeah, I was hearing people talking about Sparks, yeah, and then he told me that, and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I love this shirt, and I still want to have somebody come by and like to see me in town. I wear it on the weekends only. I don't wear it to work. I don't wear it during the weekdays unless I'm making a specific video. I'll put it on just for that video, and then I'll take it right back off because I don't want to ruin it. But on beautiful days, like especially one day a week, I want to wear it and try to get it out there in public and hope somebody's gonna walk by and say, you like Sparks, and yeah, and then that should spark a conversation and friendship, hopefully. I think if people can connect through Sparks, I think it's gonna be a good connection, that this is a pretty good conductor, if you know what I mean. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, and how much I love this album too. Again, every album keeps getting better. So I know that. So I had lent it to Francine, well, Robert and Francine, and I know that Francine is enjoying the Sparks a little bit more than Robert. Robert's more enjoying the King Gizzard, because I lent him a paper mache dream balloon. I know he's enjoying that more. I know he likes a lot of this stuff on that Sparks, but he doesn't really like everything. I can understand. They go all over the place. Yeah, Francine really liked how how high his voice was going. You know, and she goes, I can't reach that height. I can't reach that register. Nope. You know, it's impressive. And I told her how old they are now and it's still going. And she was like, whoa, yeah, yeah, that's impressive. So yeah, I still have I have this. I don't know. Again, it's probably in my least favorites. I have to do another ranking. I'm not going to do one now, or do I want to do one now? You know what? I'm going to pause. I am actually going to pause it, and then I'm going to come right back and do a quick ranking again of the Sparks album impromptu, and then yeah. So just hold on while we. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I have them. I want to keep in the same, try to be in the same position, so it kind of be freaky. Hopefully, I got the right position. But anyway, I ranked them from least to best. I'm not going to rate them. I'm not going to give them any rating because I want to say they're all 10 out of 10s. You know, I don't want to really, yeah. But, you know, putting them in order of ranking, okay. So it changed. I didn't go and I didn't want to go and look. I did not go look and see what I already ranked it the last time because I wanted to kind of be a bit of a. I want to be able to. I want to compare it after. I want to be able to go back and take a look and write down what it was, and then and come back and compare it to what I have it now. All right. So in last place, okay. So the 13 here, I'm not counting this. This is not. This would be. This would probably be in the top five if it was for sure. But I don't. I'm not counting it, and I wouldn't know exactly where to put it. But I know it'd be ranked higher for sure. So we're just going to go with the 13 albums I have. All right. So at last place at 13, and I'm not going to elaborate too much. It that is at the last place. I think it was at last place last time. So, but it is now. Okay, just because something had to be, and even though I still really kind of I still like the song, I am warming up to it a lot more. Stravinsky's only hit. I am warming up to it. It is still one of my least favorite songs. So for that reason, but it's still a. I still give the song like a solid eight out of 10. You know, and yeah, an 8 out of 10. So I can't believe and because I'm not looking at the 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 demos and the remixes. I'm just going with the original album. The original album. I can't believe it dropped. I can't believe it dropped. And why did it drop? It's because it's because at position number 11, that kind of bumped it up. I'm really liking this more. It actually crept up. And yeah, it's strange that that gratuitous acts and senseless violence kind of went down. But again, if I'm counting the other stuff, especially the Christy Hayden, and and why did I like Holiday so much? Why was Holiday my favorite song that's on there? Because it's a Bee Gees cover. It's a Bee Gees cover. I was like, and then it's like, and then I went and I heard the original, and it's like, I remember that. How did I not remember that I knew that beforehand? That's why it was so familiar to me, and that's why I ended up why it stood out as one of my favorite songs on this is yeah, Holiday, the second to last song from the Christy Hayden EP. But but I'm ranking only the original album, you know, only giving that consideration. So that's why it kind of went down. Because this bumped up, like I said, bumped up into position 11. At number 10, it's Hippopotamus. Yeah. That I still really love it. I mean, it had to go somewhere, but I've been yeah, because I've been playing some of the other ones. Because you know, once you start getting familiar, I played this at least a good 5 or 6 times. All these albums so far, I played a minimal of four. No, no, it has to be five or six times each. Because I played Want That Sucker. I played the FFS. Yeah, yeah, no, I've been playing them. I've been playing them at least six times. This one here is one I played the least so far. I've only played it maybe three times, but I am due to play it more. So yeah, that's at number 10. Um, just because it had to be. Yeah, Exotic Creatures of the Deep, that would be at number 9. Yeah, I want this to be higher. I want this to be higher, but this is at number 8. I still really love it, and it should be at number 8. But I can't believe that at number 7, Balls out beat it. It beat it. And again, that's my homemade cover for anybody watching this for the first time and haven't seen my previous videos. When I got this from Larry Graves, okay, in a gift box that he sent me, it was only this. I only received that because the original packaging, the outside packaging, had gotten damaged due to a flood he had. So yeah, that got water damage and destroyed. So what do? I end up making my own, and using some rub-on letters that I had left and some markers and that, and yeah, and give it my own little flair. So that's backwards now. So yeah, that is at number 7. At number 6, and again, I want this to be higher because it's so good as Womp That Sucker. And some of these are almost equal, and these could easily change around because yeah, I mean, oh gosh, because everything, because it's so good, and I want it to be higher. But this here with the Franz Ferdinand at number 5. Yeah, so good, and this is the first time I ever actually put the hype sticker right on the front there, like on the case itself. So that's new for me, but because I'm a big Franz Ferdinand fan, I've been a fan of Franz Ferdinand for at least a good 5-6 years before ever hearing of Sparks. So when I first heard that they did a collaboration together, it was like I had to get this sooner rather than later. So yeah, the next Sparks album I'm ordering when I do, it's not quite yet. But when I do order my next Sparks album, it's going to be Angst in My Pants. I do want that. And and if I can find if it has to go down quite a bit in price though, if I can find a Woofer and Tweeters closing, I'll uh, I'll I'll get that too. So my top four. At number 4, and again, I want this to be higher. I want this to be higher. That's yeah, the girl is crying in her latte. And at number 3, because it's just getting so good. Because I play it so much, so much, so much. It's number 1 in heaven. Nah, like it ramped right up there. It beat. So my ranking had changed. I know my ranking had changed, and because the more I think about it, how much this is at number 2 because this was the beginning. This was the beginning. That's the first album I owned of them, and it was the start. And in the first place, of course, I think this will stay at first place just because I can't like I yeah. I mean, it's because I've been wanting to play this more, but because I've been having to play other stuff that I have to get to and I want to get to, I've been neglecting this, and I want to play it because it's so good. Yeah, I don't want to neglect this because I do think of those songs quite often. I'm like the one I've been thinking about, is like yeah, something for the good with everything. That's one lately I've been thinking more and more about. So again, I'm gonna be yeah, it's going longer than I was expecting. I said 20 minutes, but yeah, here we are at 25 minutes because hey, it's Sparks, and I'm going to celebrate them because I'm loving them, and the reason I wanted to talk about Sparks today again is mainly to talk about Monty Mullen. Go and share his videos. Do whatever you can to get him higher subs. He deserves it. He's been going for 9 months. He only has 20 videos, but he puts a lot of effort and a lot of care into his videos. He has a passion for what he talks about, and he deserves some love and attention. So go and give him some, please. So that's it. I'm going to let you go now. That's all. I mean, there's so much more I want to talk about with Sparks, but that will be another time soon. I want to talk more about Sparks. I want to actually do a lyrics video where I talk about the lyrics of Sparks and so on and so forth. So look forward to all that. And I'm closing now. I love you guys out there. I love you all. And please, please always be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.